I'm Scott Morris, president of TiON Inc. This video describes the family of the 5.56 and 7.62 Dragoons, both quick detach and direct detach. In the direct detach family, we have a 5.56 and we have a 7.62. In the quick detach, we have a full length 7.62. We have a CQB, which is a shorter one by 2 inches, 7.62. And we have the exact same format, body format in the 5.56. It is 7.5 inches. The internal differences are what separate it from the 7.62. In the Dragoon, we also have our quick detach system where you have 2 beveled shoulders that mate up against 2 inside. It's very simple. You open this up, you slide it in, you push it down, you turn it 1 second, you're on and you're off. And we maintain total repeatability because of that. I'm going to focus on this assembly from a quick attach perspective. Realize that the direct attach doesn't have the parts of the quick detach system, so it's going to be more this side of the description where it's just baffles going into a body because you just direct attach it onto your firearm, don't have any of that. So when you take your suppressor apart, you have an end cap. Now part of it has a special bevel here which plays into this brass ring, which is a compression ring, but you have the end cap, you have the baffles, you have this compression ring which goes around the bottom baffle or the end baffle, however you want to look at it. That has to do with the locking it up so it doesn't come loose when you're shooting it. Then you have the body. We manufacture these Dragoons out of a solid bar of titanium. This is not a tube welded to parts. This is machined out of an entire body, a bar of titanium. Then you move into the quick attach nut that goes on the end, which has one little screw, which is a stop, which keeps it from going too far in a particular direction. And then inside this quick attach, there are 2 titanium rings that we've made. One is keyed to some slots in here, which keeps it from rotating. And this participates in the ratcheting up at the top with a little barb that comes off of this. And in between them is a stainless flat leaf spring. Those are the parts to the quick attach. And then again, in the direct attach, you just avoid all of this up here because it's just direct on here, but the baffles and the end cap are the same in here. In the world of suppressors, most rifle suppressors are welded. You cannot service them. In this particular case, in our world, we service everything. And people ask me, what's the value of a serviceable suppressor? Well, some of this is self-evident. You have a carbon buildup, you want to clean it, and those kind of things and get that out. In the case of 22, it'll build up inside them and destroy your suppressor if you do enough of that. On ours, we don't care. We can take it out, take it apart, and clean it. But this is a reason why, an example of why you want a serviceable suppressor. This baffle, the round, when it came out of the barrel of the rifle, blew up when it came out, and shrapnel basically chewed up the face of this blast baffle. Now fortunately our blast baffles are 1/8 inch thick, so they're very durable, but they're not supposed to look like this and function like this. This is an example of somebody who was reloading and did it incorrectly, and this was the end result. But this kind of thing happens, it's a real world, and we have the ability to fix these things. This particular customer, we were able to take his suppressor apart, replace this baffle. He was back in business and lost nothing other than the cost of a baffle. All of our Dragoon quick detach come with an assortment of mounts, and also the Grenadiers have an assortment of pistons, but we will show you that in a separate segment. The Dragoons come in 3 different finishes. You have black Cerakote, 1200 degrees. You have gunmetal. Now the gunmetal is interesting. We blast the natural titanium, but then we put a clear Cerakote high temp finish on it. So it gives it a gunmetal look, and it protects it from discoloration and all. Then you have your Cerakote 1200 degree flat dark earth. When you get one of the Dragoons from us, what you'll find is a suppressor in the box, and you will also find 2 other objects that might seem strange, but one is a custom brush we had made which helps clean out the body or the tube of the suppressor. You hook it onto a drill and you go in and out. It's very quick and efficient. Then we give you a birch rod which you can push the baffles out with when you take the end cap off. And then there is actually an Allen wrench like this, and a little small screw, which is the screw that goes into the quick attach fitting. At the top of the nut here, there's a screw that I take out to disassemble this. We give you a spare, so if you lose one, you've already got it. For more information about our suppressors, our gas indexing technology, and cleaning, please refer to our YouTube channel.